Alright, welcome back everybody. Sorry about the ads, I completely forgot about them. I was too creeped out by this guy to realize that the ads were gonna happen, but yeah, didn't miss anything. I made sure to stop the instant the ads started, so. Yeah, I gotta heal myself. You know what? I think I should just use an item instead.
Take it.
Great job, everyone! Talk about a close call.
I shall vanquish evil. Hack and slash. Tougher than I
This
thought.
chicken is
No need
really
to rush
strong.
this.
Oh, he might be a duck.
Here, mate. Crystallize.
Got them right in
He might be both.
Vitus power.
always, Prius.
Scour. Still up? I can't afford to hold back. Time to go offensive. No holding.
I kind of forgot that he was at the back. I should have changed it.
They die hard.
That's okay though. Yo, jeez. Everybody's still alive though. That's all that matters. And I can kill him here. There we go. Easy peasy. Had one death because I wasn't really watching properly. Got a Moggle potion too.
What is this crystal? By my guess, the monsters were drawn to its aura. We shouldn't leave something so sinister just lying around.
More questions than answers, but there's no time to ponder them. We better move. You can't be serious.
Alright. Oh, I see an item over there. And iron. Get through the tunnel, so this should be the exit then, from the tunnel. I should be okay without healing anybody. Or not? Really? Hmm.
They all seem pretty weak.
Okay, I can straight up kill him without fighting them. There we go. Died eventually. Took its time though. I feel like I might have to fight things, so I'm gonna...
What now?
Just gonna recover a little bit.
Really?
Hey, do you see that? Why is there a dragon here? What is that? Just look at the size of it. Not something I hope to ever stumble upon. I'm afraid that's a dragon. A dragon? You mean those creatures from the legends? I've never seen one with my own eyes. Now I understand why the mines was closed. They must have dug right into this thing's roost and had no choice but to back off. This mine taps a magnificent vein of resources. Only something as terrible as a dragon could have forced them to abandon such a lucrative operation. Luck is on our side that we've caught it slumbering like this. We can slip past it and continue forward. Almost a shame. There's all sorts of things in its little, well, big nest. I can sense something tinged with Mogla too. Dragons are ancient, and strong Mogla follows in their wake. Just the way it goes. Any so-called special item you're sensing is bound to have its fill of it. You're making it sound kind of appealing, but we're sure to end up in a fight if we try to take it. Don't make this decision lightly. On that note, let's push on. Quietly now, and I do mean that. We wake that thing up, we're in for the fight of our lives. But there are monsters around here too. If they see us and cause a ruckus, then we're done for. Keep your distance from them as we make our way through.
Let's go.
Understood? Let's go.
Don't panic.
I want to see just how powerful it
No
is.
choice but to cut through them.
can't see how strong it is. Oh, because it's white this way. Oh, sneaky, sneaky. Like, I honestly feel like I want to go after it, but I feel like I'm just gonna kill myself doing that. Oh god. Aw, oh, crap.
Not good.
Because it was enough to wake it, still that was too close. Be more careful next time, would you? If the monsters cause a commotion, the dragon's gonna wake up.
Now then.
Yeah, let's go the other way. I already grabbed the item, so...
Got it?
Let's avoid making clatter, this might wake the dragon. I think I timed that wrong here. There's a broken igniter. This might not be good. Oh no, we're good. There we go. As much as I want to go and loot all that stuff that's hiding behind the dragon, I guess I'm forced to doing it this way. I was expecting the worst to happen, but thankfully we lived to see another day. We got lucky this time. Had that thing woken, we'd be in a very different situation. If anyone truly intends to kill the beast, they need to have a gauntlet runner. A gauntlet runner would certainly make our return to Grand Trad much easier. You may as well wish for the moon. Only the most prominent nobles have the means to secure a runner for themselves. Yes, nice, but can we move on? We're still done for if that dragon wakes up, so let's not overstay our welcome. A gauntlet runner, interesting. Whatever it is, I want it. Look, isn't that the exit? It is! We can finally get out of here. Looks like we can finally breathe... Excuse me, wow. Looks like we can finally breathe easily for the moment.
What?
Oh no, could it be? The dragon woke up.
Look.
A dragon's roar? And you feel that shaking, right? Yeah, I don't know why you're just standing put on the bridge. Yeah, you might want to run. It's a cave-in. If you value your lives, run. Yeah. Oh gosh, the movement's a little bit different here. Alright. Time to not get stuck on any of the crates. I got it. We're good. So I guess we can't get back here anytime soon, so I can't go after that dragon anytime soon. That sucks.
Made it out.
And in one piece, no less.
Speak for yourself. I think that shaved a couple years off my life.
Damn storm. Can't afford too many delays, but we'll not be getting far in this torrent. We can make camp tonight and slip onto a carriage to the capital tomorrow, once we're out of the wastes. We'll have to, if we want to make it in time.
Public carriage seems a bit risky, doesn't it?
Not with all the outsiders flocking in for the funeral. We'll be 3 faces among hundreds.
Lovely. Another carriage ride. Hopefully this one's smoother than the last couple.
Let's just get our camp set up. Somewhere dry, preferably.
Alrighty.
Ah, this is so cozy. I feel alive again.
It's certainly better than freezing. Reminds me of when I was a child.
Back then, I wouldn't have been caught dead out in the wilderness like this. Countryside nobility like us had no fortune to speak of. My parents bowed and smiled for their money, and honestly, I despised them for it. Back then, I thought being a noble was about, I don't know, a life of prestige, being respected. But one spring 7 years ago, our town was attacked by this horrific creature. A human. Though I'd no idea at the time. I was evacuated alongside the servants while the rest of the town burned. I waited for my parents to join us in the shelter, but they would never come. The parents I'd so despised had stayed behind to protect the villagers who couldn't flee.
They were heroes, or that must have been hard. That must have been hard.
That must have been hard.
Still, it opened my eyes. It changed everything. It taught me who my parents really were, what it really meant to be a noble. But our town's just rubble now. A footnote in history. The human that destroyed us is all we'll ever be known for. I remember my father petitioning the capital for aid, but no reply came. Even knowing how much of a threat the humans were. Now, I think, what if the army? Well, Luis. What if he's the one who abandoned us? If we were just a pawn in his game, then I will make him pay.
Hey, Grius. We all trust each other now, don't we? I think we can tell him.
Aye. Maybe you're right. I'll admit the lad's sword put me in mind of the past.
Something special about that sword?
Well, we used it to identify the messenger from our faction. But it originally belonged to His Highness. A kingly gift from his father. To better suit His Highness and his keen aptitude for magic, that blade was specially forged, with raw magla folded into the metal. Of course, when swordplay bored him, he'd amuse himself by levitating it or standing atop it to glide about. A royal rascal, that one. Those days were all too short. Then, 12 years ago, it all came crashing down.
I've heard. The prince was attacked, right?
It was a plot on his life. One I wish I'd rooted out sooner. Just like tonight, it was pouring rain. Your Highness, this way! Who let these blackguards into the palace? Huh?
Oh, she's the one that was on the caravan, right?
Back!
A royal knight. A wench and nothing more. You knave!
The one with the long hair that started the... Well, she didn't start the fight, but...
You know nothing of true knighthood. I pledged my life to the prince, and I'll not lose it to you! Highness!
Don't falter, give chase!
Stop! They dare harm him. I failed him again.
Highness! Highness! What is this? His Highness survived the attack, but the curse hanging over him was powerful and complex. Of all the mage healers in the capital, not one could wake him. And he grew weaker with each passing day. We might lift the curse if we knew the specifics of its formula, but Luis would never give that up. Which leaves but one way to dispel the curse. Its caster must die.
And you're sure Luis is the man you seek?
I saw him in the fray. He was younger then. Younger even than you are now, and shorter besides. I could never mistake him. And now, after spilling the royal blood of father and son both, the people call him not traitor, but savior for his highness, for the king, and for the very future of this country. He must be dealt with. To kill Luis is to see justice served.
I see. So as he did with the prince, he would make of my city a stepping stone to further heights. A tool to spread the infamy of the humans. You haven't told that story to many, have you? Thank you for trusting me with it.
A rogue never forgets a debt. Even if it takes 3 generations, we'd see it repaid. But neither do we forget a grudge. And Luis will know that soon enough.
So, that's what all this is about. Say, friend, this mission means a lot to you too, doesn't it?
Yes. Of course it does.
You've been carrying a greater weight than I realized. In any case, I owe you my life. And we've both got something we'd fight to protect. Let's save this country. Together. Ideally, once we're out of this cold, of course. I think it's about time we eat. We're almost to the capital, after all. I'd say that's worth celebrating.
I'm beat.
Alrighty. So, that was a lot of info, a lot of cutscenes. So, yeah, I was still raining outside, though. It's pretty late, too, so we just get some rest. Yep. I just want to look around. What was I saying? Yeah, the red-haired girl in the cutscene is the same one that was in the carriage at the very start with us. I'm pretty sure. I thought to join the army and work my way up the ranks the traditional way. Never thought things would turn out like this. I didn't expect to run into humans and dragons, nor to be bestowed with an extraordinary power.
Well,
Was this the path I was always headed for? Or is this all thanks to you? Well, I'm not complaining either way. Once we pull off the assassination and the prince returns to power, I think our country will be on a better path. I'll get my revenge on Luis, no matter what it takes. Though I must admit, all this camping is taking its toll on me. A delicious meal would be nice once we're in Grand Trad. Agreed.
You're kidding.
I can't believe not just you, but Stroll and Grius have awakened to that power. I heard the mysterious voice again when it happened. I wonder what it was. Oh, I'm exhausted. That Moglo was unusually dense, and now it's already dark. I hope I can see a beautiful clear sky tomorrow. We still have a long way to go to Grand Trad. You should get some sleep for tomorrow. Sometime after the assault, together with a small entourage, we decided to take His Highness out in secret to an appropriate hiding place. He was attacked in the royal palace, the place where he was supposed to be safest. We knew not when he'd be attacked again if we stayed in Grand Trad. Naturally, His Highness was considered missing, and eventually his death was deemed official. From that time on, our organization was formed to restore His Highness to power. I'm sure there were those who resent us for vanishing from the palace without a word. After all, even the royal guards who protected His Highness were kept in the dark. If they had known, they would have had no choice but to stop us. Even if they had accompanied us or let us go, they would have been guilty of treason. A terrible fate for young knights who have so much ahead of them. Alright, let's save. And camp. Should we call it a note? Yeah, let's rest. Oh? Oh, we're back in here.
Huh? I'm pretty sure I fell asleep.
Well, then it's just as I thought. While you're asleep, our connection is much stronger. You wield your magic with ever more confidence. Splendid. As I mentioned previously, the archetype grows and develops anew through encounters with others. Look for those bearing the nobility and presence of the heroes and kings of old. More virtuous than the weight of any crown or medal is the burden you place on your own path forward. The more comrades and supporters who stand beside you, the more your power will deepen as you soar to new heights. One day, if the people join hands and seize the freedom to decide their own future with their own power just as you do, that is my ideal world.
Hold on. What do you mean, supporters? We're trying to keep out of the public eye here.
I mentioned before, did I not? There is no hero without allies. Only a single voice in opposition. In other words, even archetypes have their own strengths and weaknesses. They'll be of little use if used thoughtlessly. Life and death are seconds apart on the battlefield. Be attentive, mindful, and strategic. Only then can you emerge victorious. When you feel unsure how to proceed, I recommend you stop, assess your surroundings, and think. The smallest observation is often our greatest inspiration. Well, it's almost dawn. I will be watching with great anticipation. Until we meet again. The royal funeral draws ever closer. 4 days remain. Good.
Alright. Oh. Alrighty then, let's hit the road. The king's funeral coming up is coming up, is it not? We should hurry back to Grand Trad. Right, so I guess we're heading towards Grand Trad. It's definitely not going to be as easy as we expect it to be. Shish is gonna hit the fan for sure. But yeah. Let's go. We'll need to catch a carriage soon if we want to make it to the royal capital.
Let's go.
We can wait no longer. Are you ready? Yep, let's go to Grand Trad.
Great. Let's move out.
Right, let's get moving then.
Escaping the dragon's threat in the Nord mines, the party shakes their pursuers amidst the discovery of great powers. To make up for lost time, they risk hiring a coach to secret them the rest of the way to the capital. The royal funeral draws ever closer. 2 days remain.
Finally, we found a ride. Looks like we should make it in time for the funeral after all.
Last time we rode in a public carriage, it was hit by bandits. A pack of Louis zealots too, if I remember. Talk about a nasty surprise.
You've come a ways since then. Any bandits who set on us now are in for a nasty surprise.
Reminds me of the road to the fort, sitting there in the cart. Never could have imagined you and I would be the only survivors. Strange. How fast life can change.
Looked it well. How are you holding up? It's only gonna get dark. How are you holding up?
You okay?
Unfortunately, I'd not had time to put any names to faces. Don't even know the name of the Rousseau fellow who talked down.
The last couple days have certainly been eventful. Almost feels like everything we thought we knew about the world was wrong.
Well, plenty of people live their lives without taking a single step outside their city. But we haven't the luxury of ignorance, I suppose.
We're almost to the capital. Quiet now, and stay sharp.
Milady. Welcome back. And thank you for making the trip.
After so long, I am only surprised anyone remained here who yet remembered me.
Surely you jest, milady.
Pay me no mind. I heard of the king's death. The skyline is full of unfamiliar figures. 'Tis a testament to how long I've been away.
It's the guard that's changed the most. It's just chaos and politics there, arguing over matters of succession. Feels like we've lost sight of who we're even protecting. Not to mention talk of monsters at the border. We've nowhere near enough soldiers to deal with them on top of everything else.
After tomorrow, the city will calm. Once the formality of the funeral is past, a new king will be crowned. After which, I suppose there'll be no further need of a search party. Not many even remember we were searching in the first place.
The royal funeral draws ever closer. One day remains.
Alrighty. I feel like after this kind of major thing,
The party hailed a horse-drawn coach and returns now to Grand Trad, capital of Uchronia, the day before the royal funeral. As they gaze upon the city, flags of mourning fluttering in the wind, the magnitude of their mission exacts its toll on the heart.
yeah, I feel like this demo is going to end after this kind of major plot point and something is going to happen, and as I purchased the game to experience the rest of the story, and you're like, oh, but no.
The fog's rolling in. Rain's the last thing we need.
Can this funeral withstand more misfortune? I've heard they don't have enough soldiers to keep the peace.
Oh, it'll be fine. All the aristocrats are bringing their own personal guards. I imagine boredom's the worst we need to worry about.
Let's not draw attention to ourselves. There's a hostelry tucked at the back of Sunshade Row, the Hushed Honeybee Inn. We'll talk details once we're there.
Alrighty.
Here we go.
Grease went ahead. Let's hurry after him. Alright. Let's see. There's the recruitment center there. It looks like there's a tavern and then there's... Oh yeah, this is the street that we went down. Probably can't go into any of the areas yet. Might as well just kind of go where we need to go.
Just pathetic.
People still making fun of me.
Look, I don't give a toss who's king. I just want some coin.
So this is Sunshade Row. Seems a fine place to disappear from prying eyes. Where's the inn? You suppose we should ask around?
Do you need something?
The Hushed Honeybee Inn? Only bad sorts of folks in there, you know. Well, go at your own risk. I won't stop you. You know the narrow alley behind the right side of the gallows? Go down that and there will be some stairs. It's at the end of the way. Okay, thanks.
Alright then.
Oh! Oh, there's a lot of stuff here, too. Let's have a look-see. Oh, that's not the way to the Hushed Honeybee Inn. If you're unsure where we are, check the map. Yeah, I wanted to go look at the stores, though. Wait, there's a bird there. Is that bird dead? Aww. Oh, there's little mices. Oh. Dead. Is that guy alive? That guy alive? I don't know.
The crowd on this street looks pretty rough.
They're not all that rough.
Watch out for pickpockets. You can bet they'll all see you as an easy mark.
Hi, you there.
What are you doing here? This ain't a place for a guy of your stature. Hold on, an Elda? I see, so that's why. I have business at the Hushed Honeybee. Is that right? I won't pry, mate, for both our sakes. We know how it is being put through the ringer, too. Sorry about picking a fight with you. Well, that's kind of nice. There's nobody around here, nothing interesting, just people chatting there. Oh, it's Grius. Grius, we heard all of the soldiers at the fort got annihilated, but not you. See? I see, you stubborn old bastard. Of course is what he said. About that, don't you worry. Nearly all of Sunshade rose in your debt. None of us here will go running our mouths now. Alright, well, let's go to the Hushed Honeybee.
Got it.
Finally, a place to get a proper rest. Something good's cooking too, I can smell it. Let's hurry inside.
You're back.
Papa, welcome home.
Well, hello, my Maria. I trust you've been staying out of trouble.
You got little wings.
Well, new recruits. Just enlisted.
So young. It's good to meet you. I'm Fabienne. This inn is my business and my home. Manners, Maria.
Welcome.
Hey, I'm wasting away over here. Where's my order?
Maria, could you handle that?
Yes, right away.
You're back sooner than I thought. Something happened.
Something bad. Barely any survivors.
I see.
I didn't know Grius had a daughter.
I know I've already asked so much of you, but would you mind looking after Maria a little while longer?
Of course. It wouldn't be the honeybee without her. Now, as for the rest of you, after braving the frontiers with this curmudgeon, I'm sure you would welcome a warm supper.
Once we're done, we'll head upstairs.
It's so good.
Oh, spicy. I can't feel my...
Oh, pipe down and eat, boy.
That was delicious, especially the meat. I wasn't expecting it to have such a kick, but it grows on you fast.
Red grass roasted bidao. Bird meat. One of her hometown specialities. She's risked a lot to shelter me and to help the resistance. I owe her more than I can say.
You said we were short-handed, but are we really the only ones?
I know we've plenty of independent agents fighting in their own ways, but it seems none could avail themselves to us, which means we're the only ones who can do this.
Still, killing Luis. That's not going to be an easy feat.
Grius, do you have a plan? Fill us in.
Midway through the funeral, in broad daylight. That's insane.
It's risky, to be sure, but we'll never find a better chance at confronting the man directly. Don't worry. I'll be the only one getting close to him. I'll need you to draw Luis's attention from a different location. All I need is an opening.
Oh, I feel like Grius is gonna die.
Don't rely on your fancy powers for this, all right? It'll attract too much attention. Killing a man and slaying a beast are two very different things. This is all I need.
You're joking. You and that kitchen knife against an archmage. Isn't there anything we can do to help?
No, you'll just get in the way. Besides, this kitchen knife can slit his throat like the swine he is. A fast kill, if not a clean one. It's nothing I've not done before. Give me my opening, and the man's dead.
I don't know about this.
I really don't know about this.
Stop fussing. Leave it to me. One last thing. Keep Maria company a while, would you? The girl gets lonely on her own.
Aren't you at least going to tuck her in?
You've got to prepare tonight. too much still needs doing. And best that it's done as far from her as possible.
And there's his fatherly side, I suppose. Sorry, but I'm going to bed early. I need a full night's rest if I don't want to be a liability.
Well, we've all been short on time to ourselves, but I'd feel bad leaving Maria all alone. Shall we go check in on her, at least?
Look at that.
Alright. Oh, check view from the window. I can faintly hear the hustle and bustle of the city from beyond the closed shutters.
Hey.
Oh, sorry, I had to adjust myself. After nothing but the hard ground of campsites, I'm looking forward to sleeping tonight. You can handle Grace's daughter. I don't know what the other words he said after that. I did not read fast enough. That's a guest room. Check Maria's room. Does this room belong to Grace's daughter Maria? It doesn't look like it's a guest room. Alright, so I guess she's down here. Oh yeah, she's down here. Now I can rotate the map. Is that a chicken? That's a chicken. I guess they keep the chicken for the eggs. Neat.
Did you need something?
Let's play a game. Yeah.
I was thinking we could play a game.
Play a game? But it's already nighttime. Oh, I just remembered. Papa said you have a strange book, and that I should ask to see it.
You like books, huh?
Well, I haven't ever seen one before, so I was wondering what they're like.
Want to read it together?
Want to read it together?
Really? Oh, but I still have work to do.
Don't worry, Maria. I can handle this crowd. You have fun reading upstairs.
Really?
Yes. You did a very good job today.
Let's read then. There's so many pictures. Are all books like this? Miss Fabienne taught me how to read a little. She said it helps with keeping the inn running.
And do you help out every day?
Do you help out every day?
Mm-hmm. It's lots and lots of work, but it's fun too. Plus, I like when people say I'm clever, so I've got to work really, really hard. Papa always says not to go into his room, so I wait for him a lot. I'm good at waiting.
Are you sure you're alright?
Are you sure you're doing all right?
Yes, Papa's always like this when he comes home, but I'm happy he's here. Thank you. It was fun talking to you.
Do this again sometime.
Let's do this again sometime.
Really? You don't mind talking to me? Then it's a promise. You're helping Papa with his job, aren't you? So, be safe. I've heard his job can be really dangerous.
She must be feeling anxious herself, but she's still concerned from the bottom of her heart about our safety. I feel comforted by Maria's kind-hearted nature.
The pure-hearted maiden, Maria. Within her dwells the virtue of the healer. Nurture thy bond with her, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
Thank you.
Interesting. Oh, the healer. I'll study the healer in academia. Try seeing what new powers await you.
I wonder if Papa will stay for longer this time. It'd be sad if he had to leave right away.
I'll ask him to stay.
I'll ask him to stay.
Okay. I think I'll try to read a little bit more, and then I'll go find Miss Fabienne and go to bed. Alright, I'll try to read this part now. In this country, the something king hears the voices of the city and protects their way of life. What's this say?
Society's purpose is to protect its citizens. This is a basic principle of this utopia. All are equal, all live in safety, and the rich and poor are as one, with no gaps, no conflict. All are friends, deserving of help. Basically, it's a place where there's no fighting, and everyone always gets along.
Wow. Where is this place? No one gets left alone there, right? I wish I could go. Can I read a little more?
We're probably not going to bed anytime soon.
As dawn breaks, so begins the procession to the Grand Cathedral.
The King's casket has left the castle. The procession will take the main streets to its destination, the Grand Cathedral. I'll have you blend in with the guards posted there. On my mark, you'll create a distraction. Draw Luis's attention.
What, with the soldiers? But our uniforms are...
I had Fabienne patch them up.
In the state they were in? That must have taken all night. Let me see.
Thanks for keeping Maria company yesterday. I'd appreciate if it wasn't the last time.
So much for sleep. No, don't worry, I'll handle it.
Don't worry, I'll handle it.
I appreciate it. The girl just has trouble making friends is all. We're going to split up as soon as we leave. At the Grand Cathedral, we'll pose as guards to cause a commotion. I leave the rest to you.
I'll see to everything here, don't worry.
Papa.
I'll be back tonight. Be a good girl while I'm gone, eh?
We can read some more.
We can read a little more from my book, all right?
Really?
Once we're back, let's all have dinner together.
Yes, please.
Be careful.
See you soon.
Once it's over, we'll regroup back here at night. I'm counting on you.
We'll do our best. Right then. Let's get ourselves ready, then head for the Grand Cathedral.
I feel like shenanigans are gonna start. Just I want to open a local map. I'm not sure where each facility is located. Major facilities include the weapon shop, armor shop, general store, and magic shop.
Let's go.
I'm gonna head down the Sanlumio Street and then turn right when we get to the square in front of the gallows. Should be some shops selling weapons or armor on our way, so let's stop by. If you can't find them, your map should help. Alright, so I'm going to... It's 13 minutes until the ads, but I'm going to hit them now because I don't know when shish is gonna hit the fan, so I'd rather not it get interrupted by ads. So I will see you guys in 3 minutes. I also need to stretch and get myself some water.
What now?